You'll be okay.
Hi, Riley. How are you today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. How have you been doing since the last time we met?
Okay. Um, Sometimes I'm a little frazzled throughout the week, I've noticed.
Okay. The last time we talked, some of the feelings that came up for you were when you were thinking about your mom. And one thing that stood out to me was that even though you were a child at that time, another part of you feels like you should have done something differently. Would it be okay
Hmm.
with you if we spent a little time working on that today?
Yeah.
Okay. Before I begin, though, I want to share with you a technique that you can use in here or outside in the real world. Um, I think you'll notice that it will come in handy if you start to feel overwhelmed or anxious or start to have feelings that are taking you back to that traumatic moment in your life.
Mm.
Um, we don't have to push through. If you decide, you just kind of decide how much you want to talk about today, okay?
Okay.
All right. You've told me that when you think about your mom, sometimes you get tight in the chest, your heart
Hmm.
starts beating fast, your breathing starts to quicken, and you feel like you want to get out of that situation, which is understandable. Most people don't want to feel that anxiety.
Hmm.
Are you noticing anything like that right now while we're talking?
Not not a lot, but just a little bit. Yeah, I would
Okay.
say yes.
Thank you for being honest. I appreciate you. Okay, so can we try something kind of simple? It's a
Hmm.
technique that will help you to ground yourself and to breathe. I'd like you, if you would, to put both your feet on the floor. Okay. If you're comfortable doing that, of course. And take a second to just notice where you're sitting. Notice your feet on the floor and notice where you're sitting, the chair underneath you. Okay.
Hmm.
And what box breathing is it's taking in a deep breath for 4 seconds, holding that breath for 4 seconds, exhaling for 4 seconds, and holding that for 4 seconds. So, would you be comfortable practicing that with me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to talk and breathe at the same time, but if you can just take that deep breath in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Do you notice anything different about your body right now?
Feels more relaxed.
Okay. A lot of times we forget to breathe. We'll be doing something and we're not breathing. So I just wanted to provide you with something where you can just put your feet on the floor, stop what you're doing, and breathe.
Hmm.
And I call it the box on the outside. So you can call it whatever you want because our bodies will react sometimes to a memory. We'll
Hmm.
start to get feelings, and then physically, our body reacts. Our brain is saying, that reminding you of that. It doesn't take you back there. You are here and safe. But grounding is a way to remind your brain that you are here. Okay.
Yeah.
And breathing really does help. It helps also to open up the chest and relax you. So, what do you think? Could you see yourself trying the box on the outside?
Yeah, for sure. It's
Okay.
nice too because I can do it anywhere. I don't have to be on a Zoom call to
Okay.
do it. So, yeah, for sure. Definitely, like you said, when you said that sometimes we forget to breathe, I will catch myself like taking a big deep breath because it's like, oh, maybe I should breathe now. So, yeah, it's a good reminder.
So, anytime in here, if we're talking about something and you need to take a pause and breathe, we can have a keyword. You can say like box, or you can just say, I need a moment. And
Hmm.
we can practice that together, or you can practice that on your own. We don't
Okay.
have to talk out loud. Okay. But I
Yeah.
really want to make sure you know that now that we practice it, um, I'd like to go back to something specifically that you said. You've told me that a part of you thinks, and your words, I should have checked on my mom sooner. When I say this to you, what feelings come up?
I get a sinking feeling in my stomach.
Okay. let's look at this thought together. So you were 9, your mom says she's going to take a nap, and you believe her, right?
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
mean, what would normally a 9-year-old think if their mom said they're going to go take a nap?
Okay. Just
Okay.
say okay.
Right. Would you expect a 9-year-old to recognize signs of a possible overdose?
No.
No. When you realized something was wrong, Riley, what did you do?
In that moment, I went up to her, tried to wake her up, and then I called 911 because I couldn't wake her up.
That's very important, Riley. At 9, you recognized this was an emergency and you called for help.
Yeah.
For a moment, just imagine one of your best friends, one of your, two closest friends, told you this exact same story. She was 9. Her mom wanted to take a nap. She went in to wake her up and she couldn't wake up. And so
Hmm.
she called 911. Would you tell your friend that her mom's death was not her fault?
Yeah. It's not her fault.
What else would you tell her?
I would probably tell her that she did the right thing by calling 911 and she was only 9 years old. There's nothing more that she could have known at that time.
Okay, so in this moment, are you doing okay?
I am. Yeah.
Feet are on the floor. Do you feel comfortable enough to keep going?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to stop and box or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. Just checking to make sure. That's what I want you to think about, Riley. You can show that compassion for your 9-year-old friend, but there's still a part of you that is having trouble giving that compassion to yourself.
Hmm.
You think 9-year-old Riley needed to hear, she needed somebody to say to her after her mom died?
Um, that you did the right thing by calling 911 and that you're right now that you're safe because I felt like all over the place that day as a 9-year old, like, what's going to happen? Where am I going to go? So I, I think being told that I'm safe right now, like, you're safe and you did the right thing, I definitely would have loved to hear that.
Thank you, Riley. What would it be like to start saying these things to yourself?
A little foreign, and I could definitely practice that.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you being so open and so ready to, learn some grounding techniques as we did
Hmm.
today and to explore some of your feelings. Not
Hmm.
too much. But I see Riley today as someone who's very resilient, who has kept going, who has kept working, has developed close relationships with people, has a goal of becoming an addiction counselor. And this tells me that what happened to you, Riley, affected you, but it doesn't define what you're going to do with your life. Um, so, can you tell me right now, sitting in your chair, if there's anything that you hear?
I hear a fan in the background.
Okay. How's your breathing?
It's good, not holding it.
Okay, good. I just want to thank you so much for being open to trying it. And to this technique of breathing, box breathing, can help you really with anything. You could begin in a situation where you're in the doctor's office and we all get nervous when we go to the doctor. And even when you first come in here, we
Hmm.
can take some time before we even begin just to breathe. Okay.
That's true. Yeah.
So I'm really happy that you came in today and I'm looking forward to our next session together so we can walk out and make that
Mhm.
appointment, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Riley.